Tonight, we begin with headlines that have shocked and mesmerized the world. Foreigners flock to the Philippines for love, forgotten families living among tombstones, and islands lost and found. The Philippines is a country of contrasts, where breathtaking beauty meets unsettling reality. Tonight, we pull back the curtain on 20 mind-blowing facts about this remarkable country. Facts that may surprise, disturb, or inspire you. In the shadows of hope and desperation, a troubling marketplace thrives, hidden from the eyes of many but deeply woven into the fabric of society. Here, dreams and vulnerabilities are traded, and the price of a new life can be shockingly low. International marriage brokers openly advertise Filipino women to men from wealthier countries, painting a picture of romance and opportunity. They promise companionship, love, and a better future, all for a fee, sometimes as little as $500. These websites and agencies make it seem easy, almost transactional, reducing the search for love to a simple online purchase. Many women are drawn into these arrangements by the crushing weight of poverty or the hope of escaping difficult circumstances. For some, it's the dream of supporting their families or finding a new beginning abroad. But behind the glossy promises, the reality is often far more complex, marked by exploitation, broken dreams, and heartbreak. The emotional toll can be devastating, leaving women isolated and vulnerable in unfamiliar lands. The Philippine government has taken steps to crack down on mail-order bride agencies, conducting raids, and shutting down illegal operations. Yet, as technology evolves, online platforms continue to flourish, making it increasingly difficult to protect those at risk. The digital age has given traffickers new tools, and the fight to safeguard vulnerable women is far from over. For every story of genuine love and happiness, there are countless more tales of disappointment, loss, and regret. Families are torn apart, and women often find themselves trapped in situations they never imagined, far from home and support. This is not just a Philippine story, but a global one, a stark reminder of how poverty, hope, and the universal search for happiness can intersect in unexpected and sometimes tragic ways. It challenges us to look deeper, to question the true cost of these arrangements, and to remember the real lives behind the headlines. In the midst of Manila's relentless chaos, where the city's energy never seems to fade and the streets are always alive with movement, there lies a place that tells a different story, a story of struggle, resilience, and hope. Tondo stands as both a scar on the city's landscape and a powerful testament to human endurance. Here, every wrinkle and every gaze speaks of battles fought and dreams held close, even in the harshest conditions. It's one of the most densely populated places on Earth, where makeshift shanties are stacked side by side, crowding along narrow, winding alleys. The homes, built from scraps of wood and metal, seem to lean on each other for support, just as the people inside do. Children, full of energy and laughter, play among garbage heaps and discarded items, turning what others see as waste into playgrounds of imagination. Their laughter rings out, undeterred by the poverty that surrounds them. But Tondo is more than just a symbol of poverty. Within its crowded streets, a vibrant sense of community thrives against all odds. Neighbors gather for small celebrations, sharing stories and songs that echo through the alleys. Families band together, sharing what little they have, whether it's a simple meal or a kind word. In Tondo, generosity is a way of life, and survival is a collective effort. Generations live side by side, with grandparents caring for grandchildren, and parents working tirelessly to provide. The bonds between family members are strong, woven tightly by shared hardship and love. Despite harsh conditions, constant uncertainty, and the ever-present threat of eviction, the spirit of Tondo's residents remains unbroken. Their determination is etched into every face, a quiet defiance against the odds. Festivals and traditions light up the slums, bringing color and music to the streets. Even in the darkest times, these celebrations remind everyone of their shared heritage and collective strength. Laughter echoes through the alleys as people find moments of joy in everyday life. Smiles are exchanged freely, and friendships are forged in the most unlikely places. Dreams are born here, in the most unlikely places. Amid adversity, hope flickers like a candle in the night, inspiring the next generation to reach for something better. Local heroes and non-profits work tirelessly to uplift Tondo's residents, offering education, support, and a vision for a brighter future. Their efforts, though often unseen, plant seeds of change and nurture hope in the heart of the slum. Deep in the misty mountains of northern Luzon, where clouds drift lazily over emerald peaks and the air is thick with mystery, an ancient ritual clings to the cliffs, one that has fascinated travelers and anthropologists alike for generations. These are the hanging coffins of Sagada. Here, the departed are not buried beneath the earth, but instead suspended high above the ground, fastened to the sheer limestone walls. This unique burial practice sets Sagada apart from the rest of the world, creating a haunting yet beautiful sight that seems to defy gravity and time. The tradition reflects the Igorot people's deep spiritual beliefs and their desire to keep loved ones close to the heavens, believing that elevation brings the soul nearer to ancestral spirits. Each coffin, carefully carved from a single piece of wood, is a testament to the craftsmanship and devotion of the community. The process of preparing a coffin is a sacred act, often involving rituals, prayers, and the participation of family and elders. Every coffin tells a story of love, loss, and unwavering faith. The names and memories of those interred here are woven into the fabric of Sagada's history. Today, only a handful of elders continue to uphold this centuries-old tradition, passing down their knowledge and skills to the next generation, even as the world around them rapidly changes. Modernity and tourism now threaten the survival of this sacred practice. Visitors from around the globe are drawn by curiosity and the allure of the unknown, eager to witness the mysterious coffins for themselves. Yet the people of Sagada ask for respect and understanding, reminding all who come that these cliffs are not just a tourist attraction, but a living memorial. Sagada remains a sacred space. Its cliffs are silent witnesses to the enduring spirit and resilience of the Igorot people. The hanging coffins stand as a powerful symbol of identity, heritage, and the unbreakable bond between the living and the dead. Here, in the highlands where the morning fog drifts like a veil between worlds, the boundary between life and death is as thin and fleeting as the mist itself, a reminder that in Sagada, the past is never truly gone, but forever suspended in the clouds. Hidden among Bohal's forests is a creature that seems plucked from another world, the Philippine tarsier. With eyes as large as its brain and tiny grasping fingers, the tarsier's alien appearance has captivated scientists and travelers alike. Tarsiers are among the world's smallest primates, evolved to thrive in the shadows, leaping incredible distances from tree to tree, but habitat destruction and illegal pet trade threaten their survival, driving tarsiers closer to extinction. Local sanctuaries work to protect these fragile creatures, educating visitors about their importance. To see a tarsier in the wild is a privilege, a reminder that some of the world's most extraordinary life forms are also the most vulnerable. In Manila North Cemetery, life and death share the same address. Among grand mausoleums and crumbling tombstones, thousands of families have built homes, shops, and even schools. For many, the cemetery is a refuge from homelessness and high rents, a world within a world. Life here is fraught with challenges, but residents create normalcy amidst the tombstones. The cemetery has become its own community, with unwritten rules and a spirit of mutual aid. Manila North Cemetery is a stark portrait of the country's contrasts. Life flourishing in the presence of death. 7,641 islands, an archipelago home to over 100 million people and dozens of cultures. Each island tells a different story, some bustling, others untouched, with rainforests and coral reefs teeming with life. Many islands are remote, lacking basic infrastructure and are cut off during typhoons. Filipinos have learned to adapt, building a culture of resilience and resourcefulness. The archipelago is a treasure trove of unique species, but this diversity is fragile. To truly know the Philippines, one must island hop, each destination a chapter in the nation's story. Step into the Philippines, and you enter one of Earth's last great biodiversity frontiers. Over 52,000 species, more than half found nowhere else, make this archipelago a living laboratory of evolution. Rainforests, coral reefs, and mountains harbor a kaleidoscope of life. But this abundance is under siege. Deforestation, mining, and urban sprawl have pushed countless species to the brink, including the critically endangered Philippine eagle. Conservationists and local communities are fighting back, but the battle is uphill. The Philippines stands at a crossroads. Will it protect its natural wonders, or lose them to the march of progress? Few places on Earth endure nature's wrath like the Philippines. Sitting in the Pacific Ring of Fire, the country is battered by typhoons, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and floods. For Filipinos, disaster is not an if, but a when. Resilience becomes a way of life. Communities rebuild with astonishing speed. Neighbors help neighbors, and disaster preparedness is part of the national psyche. The government invests in early warning systems, but poverty and geography leave many vulnerable. The Philippines' struggle with nature is ongoing, a battle fought on shifting ground. Every Holy Week, men and women parade through the streets, their backs bloodied in a ritual known as penitentia. This act of self-flagellation, rooted in Catholic and folk traditions, is both a plea for forgiveness and a public display of faith. Some carry heavy wooden crosses, others whip themselves, reenacting the suffering of Christ. The spectacle draws crowds and controversy, condemned by church authorities but persisting across the country. For devotees, penitentia is an act of devotion and redemption. For critics, it raises questions about faith and tradition. It's a vivid example of the Philippines' complex religious landscape, where ancient beliefs and imported creeds collide. In a region dominated by Buddhism and Islam, the Philippines stands apart as the only predominantly Christian nation in Asia. Over 80% of its people identify as Christian, a legacy of over 3 centuries of Spanish colonial rule. Churches dot the landscape, and Christianity shapes everything from festivals to politics. The religious landscape is evolving, with evangelical movements growing and interfaith communities emerging. Faith provides comfort and unity, but also raises questions about tolerance and tradition in a modernizing society. The Philippines' Christian heritage is a source of pride and a reminder of its colonial past. We've traveled from the crowded alleys of Tondo to the windswept cliffs of Sagada, from the depths of the rainforest to the storm-battered coasts. The Philippines is a country of contradictions and wonder, where joy and struggle walk hand in hand. Which of these stories surprised you most, or resonated with your own experiences? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the stories that shape our world.